we're constantly lost in our past and in our future. Half the time, most of the time, for most people, they don't even know what they're thinking. They just go from thought to thought to thought. They allow the thoughts to cascade like ladders. And they keep building and they keep building. And it isn't until they are absolutely stressed that they become even aware that there is a stressful, negative, self-deprecating thought going on. There is absolutely no awareness about what is happening. And she just said, we are a product of our experiences. Of course. Of course. Everything that has happened so far, not just in this life, but in every single life that you have lived, has brought you to this place. The very fact that you're even here listening to me and wanting to meditate shows that there have been experiences in your past that makes this a familiar experience, something that rings through, strikes somewhere home. Somewhere inside you, you feel like, I've done this before. I've been here before. It takes many lifetimes to build on everything that you have, on your talents, on your abilities, on your interests, in your career, in your choices that you make. It doesn't come from just one experience. And yet, what happened before? Who knows? Did it even happen? Do you remember exactly how it happened? Even what you remember, an experience, someone bullying you as a child. You might remember one scene, one flashing scene when he pulled your hair or untied your ribbon on your hair and threw it on the floor. Something like that. But you don't remember what he was wearing, what you were wearing that day, what your mindset was, how you felt exactly, what the thoughts were running through your head. Remember that. You don't remember anything that happened in the past accurately. Yet you're always being pulled to something in the past. In the past, I was comfortable doing this, therefore I'm going to take this job. In the past, I've been an accountant, therefore I will continue to be one. In the past, I've just been a homemaker. I therefore cannot do anything with my life. I cannot choose a career. We base everything on something that is not even certain, that you don't know anything about, that you can't really remember, that you can't even hold on to. And the rest of the time, they're somewhere in the future. And what do you know about the future? What do you know? Why would you be anxious? Why would you be afraid? Why would you feel this sense of impending doom when you don't know? Anything can happen. Yet you feel that the little story that's going on in your head is what's going to pan out. 3 people in my family have gotten the C word, therefore I'm next. And you spend your entire life worrying that it's going to happen. When somebody close dies, your worry is what? Oh my God, what happens if it happens to me? Or someone I know, someone close to me. You see, that's the worry. That's the worry, and you don't know. You don't know. So you're worried about a past that you know nothing, that you can't really remember, and you're worried about a future that you know nothing about. Meanwhile, everything is happening now. Everything is happening now. The only reality is now. It's like a man who went to see a movie, and in that movie there was this beautiful girl about to take off her clothes and jump into the water when a train went by. And by the time the train went by, she was already in the water. And the man went and saw the movie some 20 times, waiting for the train to be late. Right? Can you change what's happening in a movie? Can you change any incident, any consequence? No. Yet we foolishly go through life reliving scenarios, hoping that it's going to change. Stories in your head. Whereas in the now, there are no stories. There is no feeling. There is no emotion. There is only now. You and nothing else. But we never access it. We never access it because we are either lost in the past or in the future. We're such victims of time. And that's because our mind controls us, and our mind controls us with time. Time is running out. You were young once, you're going to grow old. When you stop time, you literally stop the mind. You literally stop it. You stop everything. And when you stop everything, and you're only conscious of the weight of your body, when nothing else is happening, no thought, no feeling, no emotion, what is there? There is only this moment. Without a fear, without any guilt, without any blame, without any need to act, without any need to do anything. There is nothing. And it's this series of nothings that make up time. Right? And because these nothings are so boring, we added that element of the mind and time to make life juicy, to make you worried, to make you miserable, to make you sad, to make you deny action in the present. This is how you access the now. It's a practice that you do several times in a day. It's not just once. You stop what you're doing every time you catch yourself in a thought ladder. One thought leading to another, one thought leading to another, one thought leading to another. Stop. Everything's happening. Bad things are happening in my life. Things are really not good. This year has been terrible. I wish, the next year would come. Stop. These are stories. These are stories. Right now, it's all good. And once you stop the thought ladder, you realize that that particular series of thoughts that we were indulging in 2 minutes ago is not helpful. It does not make us feel better. It does not make us feel happy. It does not make us feel complete. It does not make us feel fulfilled. Why would we hold on to things that make us feel bad? You have to learn to flip it completely. And the only way of doing that is to stop. S-T-O-P. Just stop everything. Stop. Feel the weight of your body. Feel the breath. Listen to the sound, the whirring of the fan. Look at the lights and the shapes around you without a construct. The shapes around you is not a person, is not a thing, is not an object. No mental constructs. Just looking at things as they are. If you practice this, you will be more present than ever before. And then all your actions will be geared towards doing things that are good for you, making the right choices. Because the right choices don't take place in the future, did not take place in the past. They take place right now. And every day we are making hundreds of choices. Hundreds. Each one impacting us differently. The food you eat, the people you speak to, the places you visit, the time, how you pass your time, the shows you watch, the news items you read. What is the quality of your day? Every day, moment to moment, you're making these millions of choices. And they're happening now. They're happening moment to moment. They're changing moment to moment. What you were in the beginning of the day, you are not now. In this time, so many cells in your body have died and so many new cells have regenerated. So much has changed. You can die to the past each moment and forget about the future each moment. And just live now, right now. And if you do that, it doesn't matter how successful or how poor you are, how rich you are, how successful in the marketplace you are, what you look like. All those things don't matter, because within you there will be a sort of settling. And when you get into this space of now, a kind of expansion takes place. You want to practice that? Go out and look at the night sky, or even the early morning sky, a bright blue sky. As soon as you look up and you see the clouds, there is a sense of space, expansion. For that 1 second or those 30 seconds, you are just admiring the beauty of that blue and the white puffy clouds, and perhaps a little bird or a butterfly or something in your path. And your mind has stopped. There is no time. You're not thinking worry thoughts. You're not thinking any of that. For that moment, that's, what do I call it?
Aha.
That's right. That's your aha moment. And then when you get into that aha moment, you are in the now. And you can feel that feeling of space. You can recall it every time you feel the stress rising within you. Stress is not good. Stress is just totally not good. It's not needed. Everyone likes to say, oh, I'm really busy, I'm so stressed out, it's hectic. Can't do this now. Sorry, I've been really busy. If you're not busy, they think you're lazy. Right? You have to be stressed out for you to be an active, progressive, A-type, whatever person. I don't think so. Sometimes I feel ashamed to say that I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxed. I'm not worried. I feel I should be saying, oh my God, things are not going well my way. Everything's really bad. I keep those thoughts to a minimum. They happen several times in a day. But I don't give audience to it for a long time. Because I get back into the now. Right now, it's all okay. I'm cared for. I get into that feeling that I get as soon as I come out of meditation. That feeling that, just nothing. Just a feeling of, I don't know how to explain that feeling. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you're just coming out of meditation. There's no anxiety, no worry, nothing. Just a feeling that it's all good. Everything's fine. I needed that. That was really good. That's the feeling that you have to keep recalling to get into the now. You have to keep getting that back. So it's not enough to just meditate. It's not enough to just breathe. But it's knowledge that brings everything together. Right? The knowledge of the experience that you have, you know how to just bring that into your life at the right time, when you require it. That's the trick. That's the whole trick. And if you get that, then what do you need? What do you need? Your mind is just playing tricks on you, you know that. You're just not making the effort. But sadhana in our Hindu tradition is the key. Sadhana is your practice. You have to practice and practice and practice every day without fail at the same time. You do your breathing, you do your meditation. You don't judge the quality. It may be good, it may be thought-filled, it may be anxiety-filled, doesn't matter. You sit and do it, regardless. Because whether you know it or not, you're getting deeper. You might think that, oh my God, I do it by myself. My meditation's no good. It's better in a group. But it is good. It is good. If I did put leads on you, you would be at a deeper level. Everything is good. Sadhana is what you need. When you keep meditating, you get that ability to recall just what you require at the right time. It could be just breaking your thoughts, staring into the distance, into the night sky, looking at a green pasture. Or it could be just that recollection, happiness is my birthright. Happiness is my birthright. Or give me that courage. When you garner that inner courage at that moment that you require it, a difficult situation, and you garner that courage, when things are not going right, you're able to get that faith that you are cared for, that everything is being done for you. These things don't come on their own. They come only with practice. That's why I say it is so important to follow the practices of breathing and meditation, and to spend the last 10 minutes of your day reading something positive or watching a video that's positive. Not listening to the news, not watching a scary show, not reading a murder mystery. No, read something that makes you go to sleep with that feeling. Everything is good. Life is good. You're actually saying, Om Namah Shivaya, Hail Mary, whatever you want to call it. That's what you're saying. And when you go to sleep with that feeling, you're going to wake up with a good feeling, right? And God forbid you die in the middle of the night, you're going to wake up to a very good life also. Because that's what it is. We go to sleep, and if we end our lives on a good note, having lived well, having enjoyed every minute, then we relinquish this life, knowing we're going to be back in a better place. That's the feeling. That's the feeling. That's when all your fears of death, of everything leave you. Live each moment right now, right now.